Welcome to the Fort Myers Beach Good Neighbor podcast, where the sun's always shining and the stories are even brighter. Each episode, we bring you closer to the neighbors, local legends, and beachside businesses that make Fort Myers Beach the slice of paradise we all love. Pull up a beach chair, grab a drink, and let's meet the people who make this island feel like home. We want to send out some island love to Eric Tibbs from Edward Jones, State Insurance USA, and Home Well Care Services Fort Myers. They are the businesses that allow us to share the soul of our community with every listener, from local stories to the positive vibe of island life. Here's to celebrating all that makes Fort Myers Beach the slice of paradise we all love. Here's your host, Cabo Jim Schaller.
Welcome, Fort Myers Beach Good Neighbors, where we offer, what do we offer here? We offer no shade, just sunshine. That's it. The sun is shining today, so that's a good thing. But today we have Fort Myers Beach Good Neighbor, Brian Sodre from Miniopolis Builders. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure to have you on and share your story with our listeners. So I'm going to guess you're a builder, but why don't you explain a little bit about Miniopolis?
Miniopolis was founded on the concept that you can have more by owning less. And building small footprint homes that are built well, specifically for the coastline, is what we really thrive on. So we're excited to share some stories of how this all came about today.
Yeah, so let's back up your story a little bit. And how did you get involved in all this?
You know, my wife and I had traveled quite a bit around the world, and we realized at first staying in 5-star hotels, having valet, having check-ins, having your nice little room, that was all nice. But there was nothing until we were exposed to something like Airbnb that allowed us to rent an entire home, to have a kitchen, to host guests without them having to check in, to have a parking spot, right? And some experiences that really defined why we're doing what we're doing now is the type of places that we stayed. They were smaller, they were efficient, they had everything you needed that allowed you to go enjoy what you wanted. And that's the foundation of how it all got started.
Absolutely. So it's kind of like, I guess I kind of compare it a little bit like going to Vegas. Do you spend a lot of money on a hotel room? No, because you want to be out, you want to be enjoying everything around you, correct? Exactly. That is it. I love it. So we all face challenges along our journey. Obviously, we've had a lot of challenges down here in Southwest Florida, but getting the business going and growing, have there been certain struggles that you've made it through that you can look back at now and say, you know what, I'm in a better place now and things are looking great?
Red tape. I mean, there's no secret that small footprint homes, while they were very common in the 50s and 60s, somehow, some magical way, there has been policy reforms that have required us to build bigger homes. It's really taken away from that homey feeling, that home away from home, that nice waterfront property cottage where you can just get away, kick off those sandals and enjoy the sand and the beautiful sunsets like your background.
Absolutely. So, yeah, you're touching it on here briefly here, but are there any maybe myths or misconceptions surrounding what you do that we can maybe clear up for our listeners?
Yeah, tiny homes doesn't necessarily mean what many think. The stigma is that these homes are manufactured, that they're on wheels, that they're not something that's sustainable, reliable, rated for the Florida elements. You know, we've got heat and hurricanes. It's a fact. Our tiny homes, at least, are built to withstand all that and still be able to have a home that appreciates value, where you don't have to hide from the elements.
Absolutely. So are you from Southwest Florida originally?
Not originally.
No.
Miami native originally.
Okay, so Florida.
Yes, but I moved around quite a bit trying to implement our concept of the smaller footprint homes. And we ended up in Southwest Florida, and I couldn't be happier to be here. It's got everything my family and I would want.
Yeah, we definitely love our paradise over here. So what brought you over here? Just the calmer side of the state, the the beautiful beaches, the sunsets?
I have to say a little bit of everything, but the driving factor was definitely opportunity. The fact that the government had lifted the red tape while surrounding municipalities restricted us. Lee County really welcomed us.
Okay.
And we're excited to be here for that.
Very nice, very nice. And it's great to have you down here as well, too. So I know owning a business can be very demanding of your time, but when you do get a moment of free time, what do you enjoy doing outside of work?
Oh, that's a great question. You got me dreaming here.
Right.
Well, one of my biggest passions, I always say, is my two favorite places to be are up in the air, flying a small aircraft, or down underwater scuba diving. Those are my two greatest passions. And what better place to do that in Southwest Florida?
Right. High or low, right? You see it all.
Nice and silent, peaceful, and you get to enjoy nature's beauties.
I love it. So is there one thing you wish our listeners knew about Minneapolis builders that maybe they wouldn't be too aware of?
Innovation. I mean, there's such a high demand for construction in general, specifically new homes. We're at a shortage right now greater than ever, and that's really because of the lack of skilled labor. And if we don't introduce innovation, we're only making it more expensive and more delayed to fulfill the demand. And the way that we build helps solve those problems, like using 3D concrete printing, insulated concrete forms, or even fiber reinforced polymer from a local manufacturer here. So the way we build is not just efficient, but it's resilient.
And that's the important part, especially if you're close to the coast, right. Which I'm assuming you've probably done a number of homes close to the coast here, right?
Yeah.
Just a couple, right?
Just a few.
So if somebody's interested in learning a little bit more about the types of homes you build, how would they go about finding you or contacting you?
We've got an excellent website that really breaks down education. So these homeowners that are investing a significant amount into building a home of their dreams really understand what they're getting. You know, it's easy to make things beautiful. I always say you can put lipstick on a pig, but it's still a pig. And what's behind the walls is really what's going to determine the longevity, the maintenance, and just the overall feeling of safety. It's what's behind those walls. So the way that you build the houses are the most important part to any investment, especially along the coast. So checking us out on our website, following us on our podcast, social media, really provide education so you can feel inspired to make the right decision.
So I know there's some new regulations as far as building, close to the coastline and things like that. So are your homes raised a certain level as well then too?
Yeah, we exceed any Florida building code requirements. So as long as they provide us what the project goal is, we'll meet or likely exceed their expectations in terms of requirements.
So people can rest assured that their home is safe as can be for anything that comes our way.
Exactly.
And we have a lot of things that come our way down here.
That indeed we do.
Any last words for our listeners that you'd like to share?
If you're looking for that second home, that place where you can really enjoy, whether it's retirement, whether it's that getaway, whether it's snowbird season, I really encourage you to learn more about our small footprint homes. Not only are they comfortable and resilient and safe, but they really create a community feel that I think places like Fort Myers Beach needs more of, that independence. Contact us. Feel free to reach out to us, our website, our email, phone number. I'm sure that Jim will post it somewhere on the
absolutely.
Yep. But if at minimum, all we can do is teach you something new, we will fulfill our mission.
And then that's what a lot of it's about, is educating people, making them aware what their options are out there. You don't need the big McMansion by the beach. You just need a place to be close to the beach and enjoy the beach for its natural beauty that it is, correct?
Yes, and get some good pictures.
Absolutely. That's what it's all about. Yeah, watch the sunset. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
So, hey, Brian, it's been a pleasure getting to know you. Thank you for being such a good neighbor. And we'll see you at the beach here real soon.
Yes. Thank you again.
Thanks for tuning in to the Fort Myers Beach Good Neighbor podcast, where community meets paradise. If you loved what you heard, share it with a friend and keep the good vibes going. Until next time, stay sunny, stay salty, and keep being a good neighbor. Also, to nominate your favorite neighbors, local legends, heroes, or island businesses to be on the show, go to CaboWaboGym.com, that's CaboWaboGym.com, or call 239-427-4100. We want to send out some island love to Eric Tibbs from Edward Jones, State Insurance USA, and Home Welfare Services Fort Myers. They are the businesses that allow us to share the soul of our community with every listener, from local stories to the positive vibe of island life. Here's to celebrating all that makes Fort Myers Beach the slice of paradise we all love.